welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the new Pat McGrath foundation. It is called the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. We're going to play with it, and at the end I'll let you guys know my overall thoughts. So let's jump right into the application. Alrighty my loves, so let's jump right into it. I'm not going to go in depth about the foundation. I'm just going to talk about the key claims, and that's about it. So it says buildable, perfecting coverage, weightless texture, sublime satin finish, and it's supposed to be long wearing and just very natural like. So here's the packaging, just very luxurious of course, and I ended up getting the shade M19. So for reference, I wear MAC NC44, Fenty Beauty 330, and Bobbi Brown Golden Honey 5.75. So I'm not gonna lie, I did have a bit of trouble trying to find my shade in the right undertone. So I was between getting M17, M18, and M19. So M17 is a little bit too light. If you're an NC42 from MAC, that'll be your perfect shade in my opinion. Now M18 would have been my perfect shade, and I ended up getting that one on Friday. I tried it out the whole day. I also tried it on Saturday, and then I started realizing I was looking very grayish, just very like not my like color. So I'll put up a picture here so you guys can see. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, around my mouth area looks very just gray and just not right. M18 is very neutral. M19 has more of that warmness to it. It does have a little bit of peachy in there, but it works better. So if you are Golden 6 from Bobbi Brown, if you're Tahoe from NARS, if you are NC45 from MAC, this will be perfect. So I'm just gonna do a swatch on my face real quick before we get into the actual application, so you guys can see how the shade looks on my skin. So this is M19. I'm gonna grab my Bobbi Brown Golden Honey, because this is my perfect shade, so you guys can see the difference between the two. So this is Bobbi Brown Golden Honey, so you guys can see it's definitely a little bit darker. I quickly wanted to show you guys so you guys can get a better idea. Let me just swatch the M19 again from Pat McGrath. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm also gonna put the Golden 6, because I also have Golden 6. So I have Golden Honey, which is my perfect shade, and I have Golden 6 for when I get a tan. So this is the Bobbi Brown one, Golden 6. And then the last one that I want to swatch is Tahoe from NARS real quick. So that's Tahoe from NARS, so you guys can get an idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin. I already moisturized with the MAC Studio Moisture Cream, and I'm gonna prep my skin and prime my skin the same way I would with any other foundation. So this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist. I'm gonna go in with the Hydro Grip Primer from Milk Cosmetics. I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade number 6 Dark Tan. Using my Morphe M439 to blend that out. This is not a foundation if you guys are wondering. It is just a skin booster just to give you a natural glow from within. Helps to even out the skin. Once again, I have the shade M19 from Pat McGrath, so I'm gonna do just one pump for now. I'm gonna grab more. I'm gonna do another pump. I'm sure you guys can tell it's definitely darker, but we're gonna make it work. Unfortunately, there's not a perfect match for me. Gonna go in with this big old sponge from Sonia Kashuk. This is the Face and Body sponge. So for concealer, I'm gonna use the Power Fabric by Giorgio Armani in the shade 7.75. Yeah, 7.75. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Truffle to contour real quick. And I'm gonna use the Sephora number 88 brush. You guys know the drill. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade Medium 2 with my setting brush from Real Techniques. Gonna use the Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Beige and Gal real quick with my 140 brush from MAC, just to set that. For blush, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Chili Mango with my Sephora number 55, I believe, brush. Gonna spray my face again. For highlight, I'm just gonna use the Bar of Gold by Charlotte Tilbury with a MAC 137. I'm just gonna mix all the shades together. I quickly just did something just like a quick shot. I'm gonna line my lips with Cork by MAC. And I'm gonna apply this Bobbi Brown Crushed Liquid Lip in the shade East Coast Slade. And I'm gonna set my makeup with the All Nighter by Urban Decay. Okay, my love, so this is the final look, and let's just jump right into the overall thoughts on the foundation. This is my first time trying any Pat McGrath products, so I was super excited. The packaging is stunning. I think this is very unique, very luxurious. Have to definitely give her props on this. In terms of the shade range and the undertones, I think the shade range was made properly. It was kind of equally made. There was not too many fair shades or too many deeper shades. It was just the perfect range. But the undertones, I did have a little bit of trouble finding a shade that worked for me. M18 was a little bit too cool tone, too neutral, so it made me look very gray. And then M19, which is this one, is a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna stick with this one because I find that it works. Once I applied the concealer, it kind of evened everything out, so not too bad. I just do want to say that I do recommend that you go to the store, maybe get some samples at Sephora and try it out first. Don't buy online if you're not sure, because you might get a shade that's not the proper undertone. So just go check it out in stores and make sure that you get your right shade. In terms of the formula, I think it is stunning. It is so lightweight. It feels very natural on the skin, and it actually reminds me a lot of my favorite MAC Face and Body Foundation in terms of how skin-like it looks. I will say this is more dewy and more sheer. This is definitely more buildable. It definitely is sheer to medium buildable coverage, not full whatsoever. You guys saw I used 2 pumps, and it's still kind of if you're looking for full coverage, you're gonna have to use at least 3 to 4 pumps to get some good coverage. But this is perfect for the everyday girl. This is perfect if you like very natural looking foundation. It does have kind of this glow to it, but it's not shiny or greasy. It's just a nice glow from within, which I love in foundations. The only thing I would say in terms of skin types, if you have oily combination skin or just oily, make sure you set it with a powder and use a good setting spray. It is long lasting. I've tried it Friday, Saturday, and yesterday on Sunday, and it lasts pretty well. Didn't have any problems with that, but because it has that glow, if you have oily skin, make sure you just set it properly. If you have dry skin, I am gonna tell you right now, me personally, I find that it clinged on a little bit to my dry patches around my nose. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys can tell here, I have some dry patches. Hopefully it's picking it up. And so that's the only issue besides like the undertones that I'm having with the foundation. It's clinging onto my dry area. So I'm just trying to think for you guys that have dry skin. I'm not sure how this will work if you have dry patches. If it's just dry skin, dehydrated skin, just moisturize, you'll be fine. But if you have like actual like flaky skin or dry areas that are patchy, it's gonna cling onto that. So right now I love it, but I'm also kind of like not sure yet. I need to continue to play with this. Once again, I think it's a beautiful formula. I think it just looks like skin. It glides so smoothly. But for dry skin, I'm not too sure how this is going to work. I'm gonna continue to play with it, and I'm gonna try with different primers. I'm gonna continue to try with different like methods of application. And in the future, in the near future, I'm gonna do an updated video on the foundation to let you guys know how I feel about it and if anything has changed. So with that being said, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. Check the description box below for all the product info, basically any products that I used in today's video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye beauties.